you already know what time it is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your boy Matt P.
And I'm your boy Jeremy Chase.
And this is Parking Lot Parables coming at you with yet again.
Yes, sir.
Another episode. We hope everybody's doing well so far on this week. This Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Depending on what side of the world you're on. We thank you for tuning in and just hanging with us so far.
Oh yeah, man. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, so how's everything been going with you, bro?
Man, things have been pretty good. Like, I really can't complain, just been living life, just going through, and, just, it's been good. Like, it's really been good lately, so I'm blessed.
Cool, man. Same, bro. I can't even complain, even with the little things that may happen, you know. I've learned to just, you just keep rolling with it, because one thing you gotta learn from the beginning is, some people never learn, unfortunately, is that complaining never helps.
Oh no, never helps. So
it never helps. So speaking of which, I think that's what are we talking about today, bro?
So today we are talking about how men should be able to express their emotions. And by this, I mean, there's been like a ideology of like men should be like hard all the time, rough and tough, like should be, stone-faced in all situations. And that's not the case.
Can't cry.
Yeah, man, like it's some crazy stereotypes, man, out there. And I'm like, the problem is, like, a lot of men don't get in touch with their emotions and their feelings. They feel that's like a sign of weakness. But man, that's really a strength. When you're able to gauge how you feel about a thing, and like, even when you have certain emotions and know where it's coming from, like, there's strength in knowing that. Like, that's why I always say, man, like, that's why therapy is important. Because, man, look, you gotta get that stuff out. Like, that stuff can, when you hold in, emotions, especially like anger and depression and all that, like, it can cause health problems. So, I think as men, we really got to do better of showing, how we feel and being honest, man. Like, it's okay to be vulnerable around the right people.
Yeah, most definitely. And some people got a thing about therapy and therapists, and the whole thought of therapy just kind of puts some people off. Think of it this way. You share your personal feelings, business, whatever, with a person. See, a therapist can't put your stuff out there.
Exactly.
By law. They'll lose their license. They will be disbarred.
Yeah.
Or whatever the word terminology is. They'll lose their license. They won't be able to practice therapy.
Yeah.
Your homegirl, cousin, auntie, whoever, they can put your stuff out there with no consequence other than people just knowing your personal business. So, and the same thing, unfortunately, goes for I don't mean to harp on stuff, but the church.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
One thing we know, church people will. Some people in the church put your mess out there like that, man. Like, some of y'all stupid though. Because y'all act like folks don't have Facebooks out here. And y'all be like, oh, so and so split my bid, but you put it out there first on your Facebook story.
Yeah.
If you put it on your story, you should. If you ain't want nobody to see, you shouldn't put it on your story.
Yeah, that's real.
But that's another conversation for another day. We'll talk about how social media has made y'all lose y'all doggone mind. Okay. Another day.
Look, but yeah, man, like, I think we've all grown up with the stigma of men shouldn't cry. Like, I feel if a man don't cry, he's liable to whoop your.
Hey,
like, for real.
A lady said that on that movie. It was a spinoff of The Barbershop. It was called Beauty Shop.
Oh yeah.
She was like, She was like, you show me a man that don't cry, I'll show you a man that's whooping on something.
Okay.
She's like, you better let that man cry.
Yeah, like I think it even goes to like childhood. You know, we're told as young boys like, don't cry. You know, that's weak. You supposed to be man. I'm like, fam, be a child.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let children be children. I'm not saying, you know, if they just out there whining for no reason. Like, but no, if they have a valid reason to cry, you know, let them cry. You know, and then have a conversation afterwards.
I remember someone used to be like, oh, don't cry now.
Okay.
It's different, like, cause you know you did something you weren't supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Literally something you're paying. I mean, I don't know why people be acting like their children be angels out here sometimes. You literally told them not to do something. They looked you dead in your eye.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. And they looking at you while you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get off in their tail, then they want to cry.
Okay.
Like, hey, no, don't cry now. I told you what was gonna happen. I told you what was gonna happen.
Man, some of them phrases like threw me off. Like, crying. Oh, you crying? I give you something to cry about. I'm like, I'm already crying about something. Like, why I need something else to cry about? I'm like, what?
I ain't gonna lie, that joke was crazy when you think about it, but that joke was funny too at the same time. Cause like, oh, like, cause in their mind they was like, oh, you was in the translation is, shoot, don't cry. You was tough enough to do it. Take it. You made a decision. Do it. Time for the consequences. Shoot, and that same thing be in life. Like when them people be they be in court, you know, for whatever they done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that's why it's an important lesson to learn at home, because you don't want to end up being like one of those people who didn't learn that lesson at home. Now you in court.
Yep.
Let life teach you the lesson.
I'm telling you, don't want no
You
part
cry.
of that. Look.
Yeah, they sure don't be trying. They ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna give you something to cry about. Nah, you gonna definitely have something to cry about.
Mm-hmm.
Bar slamming in front of your face.
Shoot, man, I don't want them
That's
type
that
of
hurt.
problems. But yeah, man, like it's some crazy people out here that just, you know, are not in touch with their emotions. Like, you know, like some people are so crazy. They think smiling and laughing is like a crime. Like, oh, you smile, nigga? Like, really? Like, just having a good time, enjoying life. Like, ain't nothing to smile about. Like, man, look, life is way more than that.
So, I know people like practical advice on these things. So, I mean, fellas, you know, what's some things you can do to get to that point where you can express your emotion? I would say the first thing you have to do a lot of times you have to change who you hang around.
Oh yeah.
If you hang with certain people, sometimes you need to change that group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that might hurt at first, you know, because y'all have fun, y'all cool.
Yeah.
But if you can't keep it 100 with the people you with, and they when you going through something and without them like putting you out there or
Exactly.
making fun of you, I mean, we guys, you know, I seen a meme. It was these two girls. She was like, "Am I fat?" And the girl was like, "Oh my gosh, no, you're beautiful."
Mm-hmm.
And then it was two guys. He was like, "Bro, am I fat?" And the dude was like, "Bro, I know 5 fat people and you're 4 of them."
I see that. Look, it be like that.
That's what guys do, man. Like
we gonna be honest.
I mean, we gonna keep it honest, man. And like, it might be funny, but I mean, like at the same time, it's like you keep it real with your friends, man.
Yeah.
When and you there for them when they going through something.
I mean, but stupid questions get stupid answers.
Yeah, don't ask me. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, don't ask me if your haircut's messed up, or don't ask me. Man, look.
I'm telling you.
A stranger better not ask me if they baby's cute.
Said they something else.
I'm like, that's a nice outfit you got on.
Okay.
Man, isn't she cute though? Mm-hmm. I just walk on. Like, okay. I'm like, hey man, don't ask. Like, hey, y'all people gonna learn to start asking asking people how cute y'all look.
Yeah,
Don't ask.
Man, stop seeking for validation.
Yeah.
Tell
That's like touching a hot iron, boy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, back to this. You know, first change the people you hang around.
Yeah.
If you can't be vulnerable around your group of friends like that, when it's like when you're really going through something, then you need to change your circle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that'd be the first thing. What you got to say about that, bro?
Like, yeah, like you were saying, man. First, change your environment, and then look for someone you can be open up with. You know, I know for most men, it's usually their girlfriend. You know, like I know for me, that's one reason I went to therapy. You know, because I was vulnerable with her, and you know, discussed what I was going through and stuff, and allowed me to seek therapy and get even better help. You know, and like you said with friends, if your significant other ain't push you in the same way, like to be better, like wholly, like emotions, all of it, man, like it's important. You know, I think it's very important that, you know, we have someone in our lives that we can talk to. Like, cause man, like I said before, like stress can kill us, take us out this world. But yeah, like just find that person to be able to be your true authentic self. You know, I think sometimes we do put on like a face because of who we hang around and who we be around, but no, be yourself, man. Like, I think we already have so much pressure in the world, like, no, be yourself. Because it's too much to keep up a fake image of who you think you're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'll say, I mean, this ain't necessarily, just riding off of what you're saying about being yourself. Think for yourself.
Exactly.
Don't allow anyone to, I mean, it's so easy to have your thoughts persuaded in one direction or the other in this day and time. Like, it's so easy, especially now, like with social media.
Oh yeah.
Like, social media is like the new, like whenever something goes down, you know, back in the medieval times, they had like those like mobs and crowds and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Like, and that's what social media has kind of become, you know. But it's more widespread, you know, around the country.
And it's
now.
online,
like you got all these types of characters. Like, don't allow yourself. I'm just like, think for yourself.
Yeah. And you know what, man? A lot of people online, they don't be feeling that way in real life. Like, a lot of people jumping on people for what they said and what they did, when really they be feeling the same way. But like they just don't say it themselves. Like, that's why I don't be posting or supporting any of the foolishness.
Yeah, like, 'cause I see foolishness on many ends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
On many ends.
Yeah, man.
You know, I think being a man, I feel like there's too many hands in that pie on the whole construct of what it takes to be a man.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes,
yeah,
it's like I feel like it should be a balance. Like, I mean, women should have like a say in that, you know, like, because, you know, they're seeking. That's what they're seeking. Seeking a man. You know, so you should listen to some women, but at the same time, listen to men of wisdom as well. Get around some men of wisdom, some older men of wisdom. Exactly. Like some older men who's been through some things. Yeah, that's what you do. You get around some men and even some women of wisdom. No, I ain't trying to be funny. Yeah, don't listen to a lot of these younger ones, man, because they have you messed up out here.
Look, man.
And that's on both sides, the men and the women. Yeah. Ain't no in between. I don't care what they saying.
Yeah, like, be around people who've been through some stuff, you know, that can help you guide from going the wrong way. You know, people that are experienced and doing the right things, you know, where you see their progress and they're in a better spot than you. Because if you just learning from the people that's on your level, like, you gonna stay the same. So yeah, man, like, get around people that elevate you to be your true authentic self.
and just remember, I mean, nobody's 100% like. I feel like it's misleading to make people think like. I mean, over time, like you pick up things from people that you've met, like
oh yeah,
whether it's like short term or long term, like you pick up things like it all becomes like it all like becomes a part of like who you are over time. So so that kind of goes back to what I was saying, like put yourself around wise people, man. Like not all the times does older equate to wiser. So I mean,
what about that?
You got to be wise. I mean, shoot, ask God to place people around you, or place people in your path, or place you on their path. Yeah. You know, so they can possibly help guide you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean, because I always remember who's the main guy. Like that's I mean, I ain't gonna go there, but that's one thing I feel like a lot of people mess up on.
Oh yeah.
They too busy trying to figure out what so and so got to say about what they doing. I'm worried about your mama, your pastor, your boss, your girlfriend.
Yeah.
All this other stuff. Like
God,
all their inputs is cool, but it's not the final say so.
Yeah.
So when you think about like sharing your feelings, like share your feelings with the main one who's been trying to guide you this whole time to a better way.
Look, he'll help you, man, because I know he helped me plenty of times.
Like whether he talks to you directly or through something else. Yeah. Like be listening. Always be listening. Always be listening.
You got anything else to add, bro?
No, I mean, I hope anybody who's watching this, fellas, if y'all, and this goes for women too. I mean, all of this can be applied to women. Like, y'all change y'all circle. I mean, toxic femininity or whatever it's called is a real thing out here. So like, change your circle, put yourself around wiser people. You know, all the same thing. I mean, that all can go for you. Yeah. You know, if you feel like you can't trust people around you to talk to them, you know, don't you choose look into a therapist. Well, if they say something, you can sue their drawers off.
Okay, tell me.
Can't sue your homegirl for putting your business out there. It just ain't a law. Sorry. So keep that in mind when you tell her about what you did last night.
Okay, look, man, you gotta be careful in this shit.
Got to be more careful. She don't put the whole story out there. But now, just remember, y'all, fellas, don't hold those emotions in, man. Let them out around the right people.
Yeah.
And stay away from the foolishness.
Stay away from the foolishness.
Speaking of which, y'all already know what time it is.
Oh yeah.
It is Miss Me with the foolishness. What are we looking at here, bro?
All right. So there's this groom who shot his friend on the wedding day for sleeping with his wife. So they done tagged this man, Instagram and everything. This guy Jamal. Oh no, that's Sam. Never mind. So according to sources, a groom suspected his wife had an affair with his friend on the wedding day, and the groom took matters into his own hands. So Devin Jose Jones was heading home after the wedding with his bride and his friend. Traffic began to get heavy while they were waiting. Jones began to accuse his wife and friend of an affair. Jones got extremely upset and got out the car and shot in the vehicle, hitting his friend in the leg. Then he also let off a shot at a car passing by on the road, striking one person in the hand. His wife was able to flag down an ambulance to help the ones who were shot, and Jones is currently being charged with attempted first-degree murder, aggravated second-degree battery, and 2 counts of aggravated primal damage to property. Man, look, I want to know if it happened or not, cause they ain't say like if they denied it or what. Like, was it true? And first of all, why would you marry someone who you know is cheating? Like, I'm pretty sure he ain't know after the wedding. Like, this had to have been before the wedding. Cause how he even find time to know? I'm like, man, like, and then to go shoot up, and was it his car?
I mean, shoot. I got so many questions. Like, first of all, why was your friend in the car with you and your bride after y'all just get after the wedding?
That part.
Like, was y'all planning a threesome and you found out the two people you was supposed to be having a threesome with it already got busy before you
like
said I do?
The way this looks, it looked like his friend lives with him. So I don't know if, like, they were.
I mean, but this is after their wedding. Like, this should be, this is honeymoon hours. Like, why is fam in the car?
Okay. Like,
unless he was driving, which it don't say so. Unless he was the chauffeur, he done shot the chauffeur.
In the leg. Now he can't even push the gas.
I mean, why you shoot the person in the other car?
Okay, like, you just randomly firing off what you just made.
He's like, now you ain't gonna be able to get premium pumps in.
Look.
As a matter of fact, I'ma shoot old buddy driving up just because I don't like the color of his car.
Okay, like, damn, just went off.
Like,
that's why you need to keep control of your emotions.
He wasn't mad enough. He didn't shoot old girl.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you were just aiming wrong or what. Cause,
no, he might have needed corrective lenses.
Look, yeah,
he looks slightly cockeyed.
See, this is what we talk about though. Like, this is why it's important to, like, be in control of your emotions.
Real talk, bro.
Look, like,
let's just run over the scenario real quick. First of all, I know me. And I know you enough to say neither one of us is gonna have no other dude in the car after we done said our dudes. No. Like, man, the only way a dude's gonna be in the car is driving the car, chauffeuring. It's gonna be like have that tinted. I'm gonna have that like that tinted window up.
Facts.
Like it'd be even better. Well, I wouldn't do I don't think I could ever do one of them automated driving cars. No, I can't do that one. But yeah, it's gonna have like that tinted thing so he can't see what's going on. Cause it's gonna be some marital, it's gonna be some marital behavior going on back here.
It's gonna be the pre-honeymoon.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna get these pre-honeymoon pumps.
Look, gotta tell you,
these after I said I do pumps.
Get these between the reception and the wedding pumps.
Like, we ain't even got to the hotel yet pumps. Like, what? I'm like, bro, there ain't gonna be nobody else in the car, man, unless he driving. Like, that's wild to me already. Like, that, I mean, I just feel like this was like a threesome, and
he got in his feelings.
And he figured out that these two been together before the threesome was supposed to go down. That's what it looks like to me. Like,
the fact that this nigga sort of smiling in this jail picture, in his own, like in his mugshot, look, he sort of got a halfway smile. He's like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked like he do look like he said, yeah, I'll do it again.
Okay.
Like, I'll shoot him again too, boy.
And look, now she got control of all your assets because you just married her. So, man, look, that's why you gotta be careful who you link up with, especially in marriage. Because, man, you do the wrong one, you be catching hell on top of hell.
This is why, I don't know if we talked about this or not, but this is why, like, I feel like sex and relationships don't, like, sex and relationships before a serious commitment, and by commitment I mean marriage, shouldn't go down, man, because like, you just find yourself not being able to fully see these types of things when they're going on, because you're so, like, sex really clouds your judgment and your views of a person. Like, think about it, emotions is hard enough if you actually like the person, but add good sex into that.
Oh yeah.
Don't let it be good.
Look,
Oh, it better not be good. Oh, don't let it be great. I'm talking about like Frosted Flakes.
Look.
Don't let it be Frosted Flakes great. Like, God, dog. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to think straight. Like, your mind is gonna be gone.
Yeah. Right, man.
She could be getting you for all you got. He could be getting you for all you got.
And I think a lot of people don't talk about when y'all are in sync. Like, sex is way better. So, like, why not? You know, because look, don't confuse with sex, because that holds a whole nother layer to your relationship that you don't want.
Been together for 10 years. Ain't married yet. Put a quarter up your tail, because you just played yourself.
Do it. You know, each his own.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to this man. I'm sorry to this man. I sure hate to see it. You sure hate to see it. Yeah. I don't really feel sorry for the friend per se. You know who I feel sorry for? The driver of the other car for sure. Like, I'm like,
he ain't had nothing to do with this.
Like, this man was probably. I could see this person, man, probably was trying to get to work.
Okay, or coming home from work.
Coming home from work,
I'd
man.
rather be going to work than get home from work. Cause look.
Hey, but look at it like this though. If he was going to work, he definitely got out of work.
Okay, look.
That I mean, that is
saying.
kind of the silver lining. I hope he had insurance though, because if he didn't, it's gonna be a minute before he see some money. Well, you know how them insurance companies do. What God told me, I didn't know. Y'all put in the comments, y'all ever had a relationship where you realize y'all got cheated on? Y'all ever thought about doing something messed up to him?
Man.
Did you? Ain't no judgment here. Y'all can email it, tell us about it. parkinglotparables@gmail.com, man.
Oh yeah.
If y'all want to follow me, you can follow me at Matthew Priest on Facebook, Matthew E_Priest on Instagram, and Unprecedented NP on Snapchat and Twitter.
Oh yeah. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at Chase Hardy on all social media platforms.
And once again, I am Matt P.
Chase.
One time.